Hello and welcome to Palace Weekly. I am your host, Mark Francis. This is a roundup of all the stories we brought you this week on Palace Intrigue, and if you'd like the expanded versions, please go back and listen to those during the week. And let's begin with the biggest story of the week, TWERK-GATE. Well, whatever you do, if someone sends you a video of Meghan, do not watch it, as you will be unable to unsee it and might seek to rinse out your eyes and perhaps seek a hypnotist. The Duchess of Sussex has once again stirred headlines, this time for dancing. Meghan Markle, dubbed the Duchess of Privacy by commentator Sarah Vine, has been heavily criticised for uploading a home video of herself and Prince Harry dancing to the viral hit The Baby Mama Dance while in hospital before the birth of their daughter, Princess Lilibet. The video posted to her official Instagram account shows Meghan, heavily pregnant, twerking and laughing as Prince Harry gamely bounces along beside her, a joyful, candid moment to some, but to others a baffling contradiction. Vine writes in the Daily Mail, "The Duchess of Privacy herself twerking like some vulgar commoner while Prince Harry dead dances around her like an overexcited flamingo doing an elaborate courtship dance. It can't be real, can it? Not something you share with the entire world, surely, especially when you know, privacy. It can't be real, can it? Whatever next? The Prince and Princess of Wales doing slut drops to Beyoncé's Gimme Some? Their Majesties King Charles and Queen Camilla mouthing along to Lola Young's Messy? Surely there's a law against such obscenities. Treason. You can hear more of that story in Thursday and Friday's episodes. A seemingly innocuous pineapple video has become the latest flashpoint in Meghan's ongoing campaign to connect with the public, sparking fury among some royal fans who claim the Duchess of Sussex is treating viewers as though they're, in the words of one critic, stupid. The controversy began when Meghan posted a short video on Instagram demonstrating what she described as a clever pineapple cutting hack. Standing alongside Randy Karen, the Duchess explained, "A trick that people do with pineapple instead of just cutting it is to make this perfect little bite. You follow the wedge when nature has given you all the cues on how to have a perfect taste of something." For some viewers, the tone was more condescending than clever. A new development in Meghan's media endeavours has sparked curiosity and a few raised eyebrows among royal watchers, as Meghan Markle's release of a bonus podcast episode is being interpreted by some as a part of a broader strategic pivot. Royal commentator Kinsey Schofield described the move as odd, but added that it could also be a sign of a calculated rebrand. The unexpected episode featured Beyoncé's mother, Tina Knowles, and veered from the show's original concept, prompting speculation that Meghan is adjusting her messaging and public persona. Schofield said, "Some of us are interpreting it as a calculated rebrand. It's definitely different from what we were led to expect at the beginning of the series." Harry, who gave up his country and family to get away from the press, will likely be thrilled to learn Meghan has marked their daughter's 4th birthday by sharing 2 poignant family photographs on social media. One image in black and white captures Meghan seated with Princess Lilibet on her lap. Both are windswept and appear to be aboard a boat, with the young princess's face partially visible, her eyes and the top half of her face seen clearly for the first time in some time, while her mouth remains shielded by her mother's embrace. The second image is a tender throwback, Meghan cradling a newborn Lilibet in 2021, shortly after her birth. Writing on Instagram, Meghan said, "Happy birthday to our beautiful girl. 4 years ago today she came into our lives, and each day is brighter and better because of it. Thanks to all of those sending love and celebrating her special day." Meanwhile, in a development sure to spark further headlines and family tension, Prince Harry reportedly considered changing his surname from Mountbatten Windsor to Spencer, aligning himself more closely with his late mother, Princess Diana, than his royal father, King Charles III. According to a source quoted by The Times, the Duke of Sussex discussed the idea with his uncle, Earl Charles Spencer, who ultimately advised him against the move. They had a very amicable conversation, and Spencer advised him against taking such a step, the source said. The suggestion that Harry rebrands himself as Spencer has not sat well with some royal commentators, many of whom view it as a symbolic rejection of his paternal heritage. Speaking on GB News, Anne Diamond remarked, "I can't think of a more hurtful insult that Harry could deliver to his father. Can you? To say, 'I no longer want your name, I want my mother's name,' it's like declaring a divorce, only worse." Prince Harry has sent a heartfelt message of congratulations to a group of former Special Forces veterans who accomplished a stunning feat, travelling from London to Mount Everest and back in just 7 days. The Duke of Sussex, who served for a decade in the British Army and undertook 2 tours of Afghanistan, praised the veterans for what he called a remarkable accomplishment. In a personalised letter to Kevin Godlington, one of the veterans involved, Harry wrote, "Wow, what a remarkable accomplishment. What you have done is nothing short of extraordinary. It was a heavy workload on Wednesday for the tireless Prince of Wales, who didn't just feed the media, he fed the troops. Prince William, who succeeded his father in the ceremonial military role last May, arrived on base at Wattersham Flying Station aboard a Wildcat helicopter and was warmly received by soldiers and their families. Dressed in camouflage and sporting the regiment's distinctive blue beret, the Prince was hands-on during the visit, even serving up sausage pups and bacon rolls at a weekly breakfast gathering known as Archer's Breakfast, held in memory of Air Trooper Daniel Pope, who died of cancer in 2016 at just 21. "Nothing worse than the smell of bacon in the room and you can't eat it," William quipped as he handed out food to troops from the 664 Squadron and mingled with their families. At one point, after asking a soldier if he was seeing enough of his family, William joked, "Some of them might not want to see you that much. It's a mixed bag." The king is said to be fuming, and this time it's not over Harry, but pheasants. His Majesty has reportedly been left livid after a series of blunders at his beloved Sandringham estate have led to a significant decline in the number of game birds available for this year's annual Boxing Day shoot. According to a well-placed source, it was a total cock-up. No birds, no bane, just red faces. The king wasn't having it. The shortage has already claimed one casualty. A long-serving gamekeeper who had managed the estate's game for years has been dismissed. As one insider rather pointedly put it, let's just say he is well and truly plucked off. More palace in just a moment. In a warmly received joint outing, hardworking Prince William and Aunt Sophie joined forces on Friday for a sun-dappled visit to the Royal Cornwall show in Wadebridge, Cornwall. Wills, in his Duke of Cornwall persona, appeared in high spirits as he did the hard work of sampling local gin, meeting with farmers and celebrating the best of rural Cornish life. The event, a cherished highlight of the Southwest England calendar since its founding in 1793, was a fitting venue for the pair, who are both closely tied to the show's organising body, the Royal Cornwall Agricultural Association. Prince William serves as patron, while Sophie holds the role of vice president. Though both are highly visible members of the working royal family, joint appearances between William and Sophie are quite uncommon. William is most often seen working alongside his wife, Catherine, Princess of Wales, while Sophie frequently appears with her husband, Prince Edward. Friday's appearance offered a welcome glimpse of their rapport and shared commitment to rural causes. A fresh security scare has rocked Windsor Castle after a man allegedly under the influence of drugs broke into the castle grounds in broad daylight, sparking immediate concern among police and royal security teams. A police spokesperson confirmed a man in his 30s has been arrested on suspicion of trespass on a protected site and possession of Class A drugs after entering restricted grounds at Windsor Castle. Officers in the grounds spotted the man just after 1300 hours on last Sunday and quickly arrested him. He was then passed into the custody of the Thames Valley Police. The man was later released on bail pending further investigation. King Charles' right-hand man, Lieutenant Colonel Johnny Thompson, formerly known as Major Hottie before his promotion, has reportedly married his fiancée, PR executive Olivia Lewis. According to the Mail on Sunday, the couple tied the knot last Saturday in a ceremony at St. Mary's Church in Great Bedwin, Wiltshire. Following the nuptials, celebrations continued with a luncheon reception held at the bride's family home. Lieutenant Colonel Thompson, known affectionately by many as the Hot Equerry, first garnered attention in 2018 when he was seen accompanying Queen Elizabeth as a bodyguard. He rose to viral fame in 2022, frequently seen in full ceremonial regalia beside King Charles, earning fans across social media and even a mention, Tatler's Social Power Index, which praised his fabulous sense of humor and talent for looking as good in a suit as he does in a kilt. After years of speculation and near misses, David Beckham is finally set to become Sir David Beckham. The former England captain, 50, will be honoured with a knighthood in next week's King's Birthday Honours list. According to The Sun, his wife, Victoria Beckham, will accordingly be known as Lady Posh Spice Beckham. The recognition comes not only for Beckham's glittering football career, 115 caps for England, domestic titles with Manchester United, and a role in securing the London 2012 Olympics, but also for his considerable contributions to charity. Beckham has long been involved with organisations such as UNICEF, Malaria No More, and most recently, the King's Foundation, where he now serves as an ambassador. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us at Spotify, Apple, and the app of your choice, and leave us a nice review if you're enjoying the show. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Weekly, and good times.